I did not think that I was going to have to do this video. I did not think the game was ever going to get to the point where I had to do a video like this. But you saw the title correctly. This is probably the last time I do a Honkai Star Rail update and play it. Unless something crazy changes. Unless they do what ZZZ did and completely revamp the game and listen to their players and make the game better, then I'll come back. But this is going to be not the last video I do for Star Rail. Maybe I'll still react to a trailer or two, characters that I'm still interested. But as regarding like playing it, I'm going to be honest, maybe I'll just watch other people play it because man, this patch sucked the life out of me trying to play it. I literally couldn't finish it. I did the same thing with Rappa's Quest, couldn't finish it. The banana shit drove me insane. I had my executive account manager do it. Same thing with the Bug U and Sunday patch 2.7. I played through 10 minutes of it and I could not get through it. The storytelling in this game is so fucking bad. I don't think I've ever seen a game with worse storytelling than Honkai Star Rail. A game that makes over 100 million a month easily. This isn't not even a month, a patch. Sometimes 100 million a character. There's 2 characters that come out of patch. So do the math, man. This game makes $1 billion or more a year. And this game has had the worst storytelling I've ever seen. Visual novels have better storytelling than this game. Now, don't confuse that for the story being bad. The story is not bad. The story is very, very good. The lore is very, very good. The dialogue is good. The way they present the story and the way they tell it is horrible. I'm going to show you guys some of the examples of what I'm talking about throughout this video. Here's one of them. Keep in mind, Black Swan is hiding her memories. Remember that one quest we did? Yeah. Why did they have to black screen that? I don't understand. Literally, all they had to do was animate her just putting her head against her head. What? Why did we need a black screen for that? Is there lazy? Bro, what the they were already doing the motion of her walking towards her. All you have to do is just fucking like, I don't understand, man. That just, please, I want to like this patch. Brother, they could not even animate a character just butting heads with another character. I don't know if they thought it was too sexual or they're just too lazy, too lewd. I don't know. I think it was ridiculous that she was already walking towards her. All you had to do was put her hair back and touch her forehead. Holy shit, there's no way that was that hard to fucking animate, man. And then we have the scene that pissed me off the most in all of 3.0. Now, I just want to preface, the farthest I got in 3.0 was the area where we're with Castris, that we're past Midday and find on past that. It's when we are with Castris and there's a lot of puzzles in that area. I just checked out, man. Too much seeing the back of the heads of so many people. I just could not do it anymore. But the one scene that pissed me off the most was them explaining the amazing lore of the Titans and the world of Ampharis. And then they literally just made us look at a butterfly the entire time. For like 10 minutes, we stared at a butterfly. And then they even disrespected you to the point in saying, oh, you're hard to please in the game. And then they changed it and added 2 butterflies, and one of them talked like Paimon. Oh my God. I just, there's no way people can defend this shit, man. It's so bad.
原始、世界は混沌としていた。御柱の神が時間、空間、法を紡ぎ、万物誕生の礎を築いた。
Please do not tell me we're going to be staring at this butterfly while they have this epic ass narrator talk about shit. Like, bro, we literally just went from a guy going, 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all things. And it's a fucking butterfly. No pictures and no nothing. I will once again bring up, I hate to keep comparing it to other games, man, but I am once again gonna compare it to something that y'all know I'm gonna compare it to.
After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna.
Brother, this game makes less money, by the way, than Wuthering Waves. And it's an open world action game, so you could argue that they spend way more time on animation and character design and world design than Star Rail does. And you fucking telling me that they can't even fucking animate a little storytelling, like storybook fucking ass story for this?
Not long after, he went to be.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna crash out. Yep, I'm gonna crash out. Show us what they look like! 3 more gods form the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life. Wow, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if we had an image to compare it to, huh? Loop, man. I'm gonna be rude because you guys keep saying that shit. The people that are saying that, you guys are fucking retarded. You're literally retarded. Why the fuck do you think that it's not acceptable for someone who loves the game to critique it so that it could get better? This is why the game doesn't evolve or get better, is because people like you will say, well, then just don't play it if you don't like it. You know what other games said? Don't play it if you don't like it? Hold on, I got you. Guess what? People didn't play it and it died. Don't be doing that. Don't play it if you don't like it bullshit. It's the most retarded ass comment I've fucking ever seen, man. This is why the game doesn't get better. You know how ZZ got better? People did stop playing it. And they did stop wasting money on it. And then it evolved and they changed the game. They literally changed the entire game. Wuthering Waves, guess what? Oh, that community, Kuro Games, the devs, they actually listened to their community. They rewrote the entirety of the fucking story after the beta. Meanwhile, a company that makes billions, mind you, billions, not millions, fucking billions, can't even put a fucking picture on the screen to describe what they're talking about in a game that's not even open world. So they don't have to waste time meticulously designing every aspect of the open world for it to feel alive. It's literally just almost like pre-rendered backgrounds, and it's not pre-rendered backgrounds, but it might as well be, because a lot of stuff in the background you can't even go to. So it doesn't matter. They don't really have to go out of their way to make everything feel insane. The combat, it's literally 3 fucking skills. They only got to animate 3 skills. They don't got to animate fucking character movement when parrying, dodging, none of that shit. So the fact that they make more money than the open world games and they can't even draw a fucking picture on the screen is insane. We're dead ass staring at a fucking butterfly. I'm really disappointed. It's not even a joke anymore. They could have shown all this in imagery, in a short story animation, or even just flat images that you could just draw and go to the next image after, bro. They do this in visual novels. What the fuck? This is all I feel like, at least in Pentaconi, am I crazy? At least in Pentaconi, they showed imagery of the stuff they were talking about. Even in 1.0 and stuff. Why then now we go to 3.0, an area that is completely new, and you're telling us the lore of this world, and you're not even showing us anything to get excited.
A world.
Why didn't they do something like this, dude? Go play Wuthering Waves? Yeah, I'll play it after I fuck your mother. Holy shit. Holy ho-yo shill. Go suck Dwayne's cock harder, bruh. God damn. You dumb motherfuckers are the reason the game don't get better. Keep fucking playing slop from $1 billion company that could easily make the game better, but they choose not to. Because fucking retards like you will just eat slop up and fucking spend money for no reason. They're mad you use Wuwa? Yeah, true. What if I used ZZZ? Would you stop complaining then? Are they trolling me right now? Do you see this fucking okay, bro. Even the fucking Star Rail writers acknowledge the writing is shit. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. It's laughable at this point. That's crazy. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember key events. Yeah, you can say that, Aglia. You can say that. You think Better is getting Paimon to tell me the story? What the fuck is this? Bro, did they dead ass stop telling the story? And then Aglia's like, oh, is it too complicated for you? Let me tell it in a way that someone as retarded as you can understand. And instead of doing it a different way, like doing pictures or something, they literally just got Paimon. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill myself. There's 8 hours of this? Yeah, that was worse. They're treating me like a fucking child. Ain't no fucking way. Dude, this is probably dead ass how the devs feel. You're a bit hard to please. Bro, all we're asking for is a picture or something. Even devs know you guys are stupid and complain too much. Yeah, true. Even the devs know that you're retarded and they're gonna do no changes and you're still gonna spend money in the game anyway because you're stupid. Kuroba. You realize that I play JRPGs and RPGs off stream. I don't play gacha games off stream. I have also made like 5 videos talking shit about Wuthering Waves. So you're just a fucking retard. See, that is a problem with the Hoyo community, chat. That dumb motherfucker right there. 90% of them are like that. They don't understand what good game design is because they probably don't, they're probably poor. No offense to them. They're probably fucking poor. They can't afford a console or a PC, so they play these games on their fucking phone. And, you know, they don't know what an actual good RPG is, what good storytelling. Okay, let me get this straight. That I'm giving a useless complaint. You think that asking them to animate something where other fucking games are doing the same thing that they just did, where they're telling a story about the lore of the past in this new area, and you think that saying that they should have done something like this where they're actually telling the story and showing you, instead of just looking at a fucking butterfly for 10 fucking minutes without any camera angle changes, any expressions on any characters or anything, no images shown, you think that that's a useless complaint. You are a fucking retard. This is what you're defending. If you don't like it, don't play it. Oh, this is quite literally nothing. This is what you're defending. Ain't no fucking way this dick sucker just said that. 3.0 is literally perfect. If you don't like it, stop complaining, go play something else. Oh, this is awesome for my mental health. I get to roast dumbass motherfuckers like you. Bro is literally defending nothing. There's literally nothing on the screen. And bro is defending a black screen. Oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna take a guess, Jason. You don't play many other games besides gachas, huh? Now, I just want to say I loved the character design for the new characters. They're really, really good. I love the environment and the architecture. I think they nailed the Greek setting. Obviously, I've seen games that have done it better, but I think it looked pretty good for a gacha game. The music, some of them were kind of mediocre, but there was quite a few good ones that I really liked, especially the one that played when you're in the area with Medei and Finon, with the Nikador Titan, the Strife Titan, that area with the chorus playing and the chanting, that was really, really good. I also really liked the characters. I think the characters were awesome. But again, none of that made up for a story-driven game having some of the worst storytelling I've ever seen in my life. There's games that barely sell 100,000 copies of a game. They barely make $1 million or if that, right? And they are still telling a better story than a game that makes $1 billion a year plus. Even God knows how much they make just on this game. When you take into consideration the fact that it's not an open world game, it's also turn-based, so it's easier to do the animations because there's the same 3 or 4 animations the entire time, depending if they have a follow-up or something. You don't have to design crazy animations for parrying, dodging, aerial combat, anything like that. You can't even jump in the game. You don't have to design a massive open world. Some of the stuff might as well be pre-rendered backgrounds in Star Rail because a lot of stuff you see in the distance, you can't even go there, right? So it's a lot easier to design these areas because you don't have to design them in the way that characters and players are going to be traversing those areas, because most of those areas just don't even get touched. The fact that they don't have to do all of that and they still make more money than games like Wuthering Waves, Arknights, Enfield, they'll probably make more than Arknights too, to be honest. They can't even bother to have one of their amazing artists just draw an image. Like, it doesn't even need to be a cutscene or heavily animated character stuff. Dude, they could have did some images during the butterfly stuff and just cycle through images every once in a while, and I would have been happy. How the hell are they explaining all these titans and the deep lore of Amphras, the coolest part about the fucking new area and the new update, and it's just staring at a butterfly? It is the most ridiculous, laziest shit I have ever seen from a company, and this company makes so much money. There's literally no excuse how they couldn't do that. And if you're one of the people that is defending this, like the many people that I was shitting on in my chat that were coming in defending the game, saying if you don't like it, then don't play it, you are part of the problem. And let me tell you something, little pup. Don't like it, don't play it. I've heard that from another dev before. Concord. Yeah, we know what happened with that game now, don't we? Keep saying that don't like it, don't play it shit, and people really are not going to play the game. Like, many people are already quitting after this patch. And what you guys got to remember is there's a lot of competition coming out. Duet Night Abyss coming out, Arknights Enfield coming out, NTE, Ananta, Azure, Pramelia, Chaos Zero Nightmare. And then there's even the baseball one that's coming out too, Tribe 9. That one also looks very good. There's a lot of competition coming out, and I don't think that Honkai Star Rail devs really know what they're in for, because yeah, you're gonna have a dedicated fan base, but you're also gonna have people that play other games. Like, I'm gonna be real, man. Wuthering Waves ruined a lot of other gachas for me. I'm probably gonna make a separate video on that when I do my review for Wuthering Waves 2.0. It literally ruined other gachas because I don't think I noticed how bad Star Rail storytelling was. I don't think it was as bad as it is now, like a year back. But I don't think I noticed how bad it was until I played Wuthering Waves. And I'm not talking about 1.0. 1.0 only really got good for me. It was like chapter 5, act 5 and act 6 in 1.0. Literally the end. And then I really liked 1.1 and beyond. 2.0 just through the roof, even better than all those. But especially when I did 1.1 and we did Jinchi's part and Chang Li's quest, and the visual storytelling was so prominent and so well done. Camera angle changes, expressions, all things that Star Rail does not do. And this is in a company that has to do a massive open world, do animations for traveling the open world, adding things like flying. You know, they got the grapple hook, jumping, dodging, parrying, multiple skills they got to worry about, forte skills, your regular skill, your ult. Some ults change the way your character plays. Like, they have to animate so much stuff, and they still go out of their way to make sure that they have good storytelling, and they make way less money than Honkai Star Rail does, a game that is turn-based, linear, and not open world, and not even have a jump button. So they do such an amazing job that when you go back to play these games, you're like, wow. Even ZZZ, I'll stop using Wuthering Waves as a reference. I know it's going to piss off a lot of Hoyo chills watching this. Even using ZZZ, bro, 1.4, even 1.2 with the Inferno Riders or whatever the hell they're called, I forget. But those updates were very well done. The cutscenes, a lot of cutscenes, really expressive characters. You got the comic book storytelling. You also got the visual novel storytelling when you're like front facing, and even like the 3D, like just standing around like in Star Rail, that stuff's usually, I don't even think voiced, because it's not the important part, because they know that's not engaging, an engaging way of storytelling. And I think that ZZZ even does a way better job than what Honkai Star Rail is doing. I don't know how people defend this shit. I really can't understand it. Honkai Star Rail went from being my favorite gacha that I was playing to just slowly declining and declining and declining with every patch after Penacony. And I'm at a point where there's so many good games coming out. And keep in mind, I play other games besides gachas. I've been playing, and I think that's what's also making me realize, like, giving me the perspective, like, wow, this is really bad. For example, if you guys have ever played a Tales game before, Tales of Grace's F, which was, I believe, on PS3 or PS2 and PSP. One of the few Tales games I've never played. They just did a remaster, just came out Friday. I already have 50 hours in the game. And it is currently Wednesday, sorry. 50 hours, bro. So I have been no-lifing it. The storytelling in a game that old with that low budget, infinitely better than anything that Star Rail's doing right now. Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. The new Atelier game is coming out. We got the new Trails Through Daybreak 2 coming out in next month. Dude, there's so many good games coming besides just gachas. And I just do not want to make myself suffer playing a game that I do not enjoy anymore. I think there's way better games coming. To be honest, it's not even about the views. People are thinking like, oh, you're just playing it for the views. No, I actually genuinely like the game and want it to get better. And to be honest, Star Rail videos now are my least popular videos. ZZZ and Wua do better on my channel than Star Rail. Star Rail is like the least performing videos on my channel now, so it has nothing to do with that. I just can't bring myself to play something I'm not enjoying. And chat knows I'm not enjoying it, so I don't want to make chat's experience unenjoyable, like it probably was when I was playing 3.0. Well, I think they enjoyed me also sharing their feelings about 3.0, but as time went on, people just did not want to watch me play the game anymore. I'm not gonna lie, 10 hours of story. Well, I can't even say that, because 10 hours of story in Wuthering Waves 2.0, I wasn't bored a single time. And Wuthering Waves 2.0 was fun as fuck, and chat was engaged the entire time. Star Rail 3.0 was a slog to get through. I made it about 10 hours through, and chat was telling me I still had like 3 hours left, so I was good. I was checked out. I couldn't do it anymore. I don't want to play something I'm not enjoying. Chat knows I'm not enjoying it. You guys know I'm not enjoying it. It's not enjoyable for anybody. I'm gonna have to move on from this game. Maybe eventually I'm gonna keep having my executive account manager play it for me, and I'll keep up with the story by, watching overviews or something like that. If there ever gets to a point where Star Rail does make changes like ZZZ, I'll go back and play it. I did it with ZZZ. ZZZ, I stopped playing after 1.2. Well, actually, I played 1.0. I quit in 1.0, came back for 1.2, quit after 1.2, and then 1.4, I got really sold on loving the game again, and I cannot wait to do ZZ 1.5 tomorrow. It's just such or technically, if you guys are watching, it's probably today. No, yeah, I'll be doing it on Friday. But yeah, I'm so sorry for those of you that followed me or subscribed to me for Star Rail and only cared about that. If you care about nothing else and you want to unsub, I totally understand. But I'm not going to be covering Honkai Star Rail anymore on this channel unless there's a cool character that comes out that I want to watch the trailer for. Maybe I'll react to that. But as for playing the actual story in the game anymore, I just can't. There wasn't even anything outside of the story that I was enjoying. I was literally only playing the game anymore for story. I literally auto all of the end game. Maybe if I wanted to do zero cycling, which I think is pointless for me. I know some people enjoy it. There's no point. I need a reward for the amount of time that I'm putting in to do something like that. If there was actually some kind of benefit to zero cycling, then I would do it. But the fact that you just get nothing for it besides own self-accomplishment, I'd rather go do something like that by doing a level 1 run in Sekiro or Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something like that, and not in a fucking gacha game. But yeah, I just, there was nothing else I'm enjoying. I didn't like the events. End game, I just autoed everything, and I was literally only playing for story, and now I just don't enjoy it anymore. So I know this video is probably really long. I'm probably gonna do a highlight reel of all the moments. It's probably gonna get so much hate, but I think it's gonna be also funny at the same time. I'm gonna do a highlight reel. It's probably gonna be like a 30-minute video of all the times that Honkai Star Rail 3.0 pissed me off, or I was arguing with some dumb random chatter. I think some of you guys will enjoy it, while other Hoyo bots and Hoyo shills are gonna get so mad. But fuck it, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and you guys have the same feelings, let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell to be notified for future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry I can't play the game anymore, but I'll see you guys on the next video.